Find your cozy seated position and we'll get started once you're ready. Hands can rest on the legs wherever it feels comfortable. And we'll gently draw our eyes closed for the intro of our class together. Take a couple of moments to simply check in with yourself right now. Draw your awareness towards your mind and simply observe how it feels. Notice any qualities, the texture of your mind, just simply how it feels in the space within your head. And then name the feeling that you get. So the first word that comes to you. And then do the same thing with your body. So draw your awareness towards your body. Give yourself a body scan. Notice any areas of your body that particularly stand out to you. And if you were to describe your body as a whole in one word, what word is that? What word comes to you to describe it? And tune into your emotional well-being as well. So notice how you feel, maybe the energetic quality of the space within and around you. What emotion do you feel in this moment? And again, just allow the first word that comes to you to be your answer. And take a couple big breaths, simply allowing all that observation to just be. Let go of any judgment around how you observe the mind, the body, your emotional well-being. And as we're here together, I'd like to introduce our theme for practice, our theme for the week. And this one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a technique rather than a thought or a notion. So the technique that I'm going to share with you today is one where you can practice throughout the week or simply just use for our time together now. But it's one in which will help you to come to the present moment no matter where you are throughout your day or where your mind may be. So maybe you go throughout your week this week, if this is your theme, and you notice how you're feeling just like we did right now, and then apply this technique, and then see how you feel afterwards. So the technique is this: if your eyes are closed, I'd like you to gently draw them open, and begin to take in the room through your eyes. So start to look around the space around you, wherever you're at, in your home or wherever you are. And as you begin to see things within your mind, label them. So say, there is a brown chair in front of me. There's a window in front of me. Outside the window, I see this. So start to go throughout your space, and you can limit it to just what's in front of you. You can look around you, but start to name and make your mind label what you see. So take some time and do that for yourself. You can say, I see, and then finish the statement. Describe the qualities of what you see. Be descriptive. Again, even if you just see one item, try to describe that item with what you see, the colors, the textures, what it looks like. Try this for a little bit longer. Take a moment to describe a couple more things. Keep looking around, be descriptive. Keep making those statements in your mind. And from here, we're going to switch our sensation to that of touch. So you're going to lift your hands up and begin to simply feel around you. So whether that's your legs, whether that's the ground beneath you, whether that's the seat that you're on, just allow yourself to touch. And if you do want to close your eyes, you can feel free to do so if it helps you tune in. If anything, if there's not much to feel around you, you can simply place your hand on your arm or any exposed skin, or just allow yourself to feel the air in the room on any exposed skin. So your choice where you go with this one. But again, begin to describe in statements what you feel. So the air feels cool and dry on my skin, or the ground is soft beneath my hands. Take a couple moments and try this out. Continue to make as many statements as you can within the mind. And then once you've made your statements of what you can feel in the space around you, gently draw your eyes closed. Bring your awareness to your ears now. So we're going to focus on hearing. Take the next couple of moments to notice what you hear in the space around you. And at first it might feel like there's not much to hear, but really listen. And then again, begin to describe what you hear and what it sounds like. Try to come up with as many statements as you can, digging deeper and deeper. Take your time. Notice what comes up. And again, you can say, I hear, fill in the blank, it sounds like, fill in the blank. Take a couple more moments. Try to come up with one more statement about what you hear or what it sounds like. And then finally, we'll tune our awareness to the nose now. So we're going to try to pick up on any sense we can smell in the space around us. So again, eyes open or closed, totally up to you. But begin to try to smell the air around you. And again, it may start smelling like nothing. If so, just let kind of whatever comes to you to describe the sense in the room, just let it come to you. So the air smells like blank, fill in the blanks. Just notice what comes to you and see what you can pick up on. And then from here, we're going to transition to a more esoteric quality. So we're going to tune into just the general feeling of the room around us. So again, eyes can be closed at this point, but can you just feel into the energy of the room? So for example, the room can feel calm. It can feel energetic. It can feel soft and easy. So if you were to just sit in the room, you just described it through all of your senses. So in the space and time, in the place that you are in, begin to simply describe the energetic qualities of the space you're in right now. Whatever words come to you are perfectly fine. Just be with whatever comes up. And simply take a couple moments to observe that feeling of what you just described in the room. When we truly take the time to be present in the moment, in the space that we are in, more often than not, we find that it's such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful space when we come to the present moment. So just like we arrived in the room, in the space around us, with our meditation practice, we're going to arrive in the space, in the room within us or within our hearts. So now that we're here, now that we're present, again, this is a practice you can take anywhere, just simply mentally comprehending where you're at. So you can use this throughout your week if you'd like, throughout your life if you'd like, but let's turn and switch our gears to our meditation practice now. So if your eyes are still closed, gently peel them open. Hands rest, palms face down on the knees or the thighs, and I will start our timer for us. And find somewhere to look on the ground ahead of you, about 3 to 6 feet ahead of you. And as we tuned into the room around us, begin to draw your awareness into your body. Draw your awareness all the way down towards your feet, towards the legs, and allow the legs to begin to sink heavy towards the ground beneath you. Gently allow the hips and the sits bones to rest towards your seat. Allow the lower half of your body to simply become grounded, to rest on the support beneath it. And from this grounded nature in the lower half of the body, begin to lift the spine. So stack one vertebra on top of another, working all the way up the spine through the back of the neck. The crown of the head will effortlessly lift towards the ceiling as well. Chin remains about parallel with the ground beneath you. The back is strong, tall, and lifted. And from this strong back body, allow the shoulders to relax down, away from the ears. Allow the elbows to just hang effortlessly by your sides as the hands rest on the legs. Begin to soften, to open the front of your body. Relax the chest and the space around your heart. Soften the rib cage and the belly. If you tend to pull the belly in towards the spine, just let it go. Relax. And relax your forehead. Soften the eyebrows and the eyes. Relax your cheekbones and the jaw. Soften your lips, the teeth, and gently float the tongue down away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your ears and the scalp. Allow the eyes to simply sink back towards the skull, and rather than staring at one point in particular, just allow the visual field to enter through the eyes. So we're passively seeing rather than actively looking. Just let whatever's in front of you come through your eyes. Begin to navigate your way to feeling your breath in the body. Start by bringing your awareness to the nostrils. Can you feel the gentle rush of air in and out as you breathe within the nose? Take a couple of moments to simply be with this feeling, to be with the entirety of your breath in your nose, and just notice how it feels. Allow your awareness to travel inwards towards the body, resting on the back of the throat. On your inhales and exhales, can you feel the breath enter and exit through the throat? It may be just a subtle whisper of the breath, but again, be here for a couple of breaths. Just let yourself feel whatever comes up. Allow your awareness to slowly lower now towards the chest, the heart center. On your inhales, can you feel the chest physically lift and expand? On the exhales, the chest lowers and softens. Again, just allow yourself to feel the breath in this region of the body. Notice the cycle of the inhales and exhales and allow your mind to just sink towards this region. Gently lower your awareness yet again, this time towards the rib cage. Noticing that the rib cage is not only along the front of the body, but the sides and the back as well. On the inhales, can you feel the whole circumference of your core expand and lift? On the exhales, feel the rib cage soften in all directions. Take a couple of moments yet again to feel this total feeling of the breath within the center of the body as you inhale and as you exhale. Finally, lower your awareness one more time, this time towards the belly. On the inhales, can you feel the belly press out and expand? On the exhales, the belly softens towards the spine. Feel the belly flow with every inhale and exhale. Stay with the breath. Continue to breathe, and from here on out, try to feel the entirety of every inhale and exhale. You may feel the breath in multiple regions of the body, or you may feel it prominently in just one area. It may be an area different than we went through, and that's okay. Feel the inhales, feel the exhales. That's all you have to do. Now, as we're here feeling the breath, the mind will naturally begin to think of other things, and that's okay. The job of the mind is to think, so it's inevitable that we will forget about the task of feeling the breath. Two scenarios may arise, one of which we will continue to feel the breath in the body and just hear murmurs of thoughts in the background. Just let that be. Continue on with your practice. Alternatively, the mind may begin to think so much so that we forget about the task of feeling the breath. The mind takes us away on a journey far away from feeling the breath that we forget about the task at hand. That is also okay. It's normal. It's expected. When that happens, simply label it thinking once you become aware it's happening and find your way back to feeling the breath in the body. Start again. Our practice is not one that is meant to be staying with the breath. It is one where we return to the breath. No matter how many times the mind will take us away, the practice is one of coming home, of finding your way back to the breath. So continue to practice this technique. Every time the mind takes you completely away from feeling the breath, label it thinking and start again. Feel the breath in your body. For the next couple moments, practice this technique. And please be compassionate towards yourself. Try to release any judgment. You being here right now is all you gotta be. Gently draw your practice to a close. Feel free to move the body, close the eyes, just whatever feels natural and good for you. And then we'll eventually meet up with the palms touching at heart center and eyes drawn closed. Take a couple of moments to consciously observe how you feel right now. Draw your awareness towards your mind, towards the space within your head. Observe the quality, the texture, how it feels right now. What word describes the state of your mind? And gently draw your awareness towards your body. Give yourself a full body scan. And come up with a word that describes the state of your body. And eventually tune into how you feel, your emotional well-being. What's the first emotion that comes to you that describes how you feel right now? Just observe, notice, let it be. And take a couple moments to simply compare how you feel now to how you felt at the beginning of our time together. When we find our way to the present moment within the space around us, and also in the space within us, we begin to truly feel into the goodness of the moment, the true energy that exists within and all around us. So observe the qualities that you may or may not have cultivated tonight, and then give yourself a gentle smile. Thank yourself for showing up here this evening, for dedicating your time to your health, your life, and for practicing presence. And thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful practice with me here tonight. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.